Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Zebroon. This is the fifth episode of our lessons. Today, I have an interesting topic for you. I know most of you are in my comment section. What kind of tools are you using? How can we buy them? Where can we get it? What are the basic tools? What are the recommended? So many questions. So today, this video is to recommend you tools as a beginner, and also if you want to advance, there are tools I will also as well recommend for you. And guys, you have to pay attention, right? And one interesting thing about these tools I'm going to show you is that it's very easy to use, but sometimes you need the basic knowledge. That's why I start these episodes from the beginning. So keep following me. If you are watching me from YouTube, kindly subscribe, press notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I post a video. If you are watching me from TikTok, just click the follow button, like and share, and that's all. Let's dive into different types of tools. Okay, so the first tool you have on your screen is called NCK Pro2 Dongo, right? So right now they have a digital version, but this is a dongo. But I want to explain the difference between the digital and the dongo, and also I'll show you different tools. Don't worry. So let me explain the digital and the dongo. So the digital is like Unlock 2. For those of you who knows Unlock 2, it's like you download the software, install on your PC, and then you have to get an activation code or license to activate the digital one. Then you start using it. It will work the same thing as the dongo. So let me show you something here. This is one of the dongos I have here in my hand, right? I don't know if you can see it well from the camera. This is one of the dongo. It's NCK dongo. But this dongo I just shown you, I bought this dongo somewhere 2012. And this dongo is almost like, I don't know, 12 years or so, still working, right? So it's very interesting how those tools can hold you for a very long time. So here is the catch. Let's say you buy the digital version, you have activated on this particular PC, and you want to move to a different PC. You cannot attach so many PC to the digital version. It will not work. One PC at a time. If you want to detach the current PC and use a different PC, it's going to take, let's say, like 24 hours to be able to detach one PC to another, right? So that is the disadvantage. But if you have the dongle like this, I can just plug into this machine whilst the software is on it, use it, take it out, go to another machine, plug it, and keep using it. Once the SIM card, there's a SIM card in, right? Once the SIM card is in and it is active, I can move it here and there, and I can use it on as many computers as I want once it is activated. But if you have the digital version, one PC at a time, and you cannot also share with any other person, because if you do share and try to log in, they will block it. So keep it in mind, one PC at a time for the digital version, and you can move as many as you want if you have the dongle, right? So there's another dongle I will also like to show you, right? It is right here. It is called EFT Pro, right? This is EFT Pro. So EFT Pro as well have a digital version, which the digital version you can as well buy it. It's the same thing like the NCK one. And if you have this dongle as well, the same scenario, you can move to one PC at a time without caring about them blocking your account whatsoever. But if you don't have the dongle and you use a digital version, one PC at a time. If you want to detach one PC and move to another PC, it's going to take you about, let's say, a day or two before you can detach, depending on the software company. So keep it in mind. That is the difference between the dongle and the the digital softwares, right? So let's move to another one, which I'll show you from the PC, right? The one you see right now, on your PC is called NCK Pro2 box. Okay, so this is where it gets more confusing. People don't understand the difference between the box and the dongle. Here are the difference, right? The box, I would say the box is basically for older phones, because if you buy a box, it comes with cables. So if you receive an older phone, which you cannot find normal USB cable and plug into your computer, the box comes with cables. So those cables you can plug into any older phone, and you can just plug into the box, and the box will read the communication between the mobile phone and the box, right? So let's say for example, old Samsung or old Nokia 3310, whatever, you cannot plug into your PC direct and then you'll be reading the chipset or whatsoever. So you have to plug into the box. The box will read the chipset and then give you information in the software that you are using. So that is how it works, right? But if you have the dongle, there's no way you can plug any other cable into the dongle except plugging into the PC. So that is the difference and the advantage. But if you are not in an environment where you receive older phones, then I think the dongle or the digital version is okay for you. But if you are in an environment where you receive older phones, then you should consider getting a box, because one way or the other, somebody will bring any old phone it will just bust your mind, right? So that's the difference between the box and the dongle. So before I move forward from the NCK, there's something I want to draw your mind on, which is the focus of the software companies, right? So I get this comment. That's the reason why I want to clear this. What is the best software that can do everything? Unlocking, FRP, network lock, blah, blah, blah. So many. Like they want one particular software that can do everything. But one thing I want to tell you is that there's no software out there which will do everything as you want. Every software company have their focus. So this NCK have their focus on many brands: Alcatel, BlackBerry, Huawei, LG, Samsung, Lenovo, Vivo, Tecno, Infinix, Itel. They have their focus on so many brands, right? However, not every phone in this world that it can be fixed. It has limitations to a certain mobile phones. This box or dongle can do so many things. It can unlock modems, old modems. I'm talking about old modems, old mobile phones, Huawei, and so many phones. When it comes to network unlocking of old phones, it is the best. NCK Pro, whether the box or the dongle. The box and the dongle, they use the same software, but sometimes because of the advantage of the cables, the box become more useful than the dongle. However, they all use the same software. So let's move to another one. This is called Octopus Box. So this box you see on your screen it's not a cheap box, so it's quite expensive. Because if you are in Ghana, you buy this around like 4,000 Ghana cedis ish, or in dollars be like $200 to $300 thereabout. Yes. So this box, their focus is on LG, Samsung, and other chipset, right? But their main focus are on Samsung and LG. So if you have this box at your disposal and then anybody wants to fix any LG or Samsung phone, it is very easy because they have different versions. They have other box, which is Octopus Box, but it can do ISP. So we call something ISP, which that one, it has to be someone who has more knowledge about, chipset works, cable work, board works, and all that. Which, if you don't have more knowledge, you don't have to attempt ISP because you can damage someone's phone. If you receive any Samsung phone or any LG phone which is on network locked or FRP, all these kind of things, Octopus is one of the top-notch box you can buy. Even though Some of the older phones may not be in the system, but as a technician, you don't know what a customer will bring. So if you have this box at your disposal, it's a go-to and you can kill it all the time, right? Just that it's not cheap as you think, right? So good thing comes expensive. So let's move to another one, which is also very useful, right? The one you see on your screen is called CM2 Dongo. So CM2 Dongo is also just like the NCK Dongo. It works very well. It performs on it does on network unlocking, FRP, flashing files, EMMC, so many things. It does so many good jobs. But the thing is, I don't think Infinity CM2 has a digital version. I haven't seen it yet, but if you have the dongle, it's an amazing dongle. Compared to NCK, if you get any of them, you can kill it, right? So it's very good dongle. So let's move to another one, which is Sigma Box. So if you look at the advert that is going on over there, you can see Sigma Box in the advert. Sigma Box is a very powerful box. It is not cheap, just so you know. It can run you about 4,000 Ghana cedis, 3,000 Ghana cedis ish, $300, $250, depending on the activation on the box. So here is the catch. This box, it has activation pack 1, pack 2, pack 3, pack 4, pack 5, all the way to pack 6. The reason for the pack is that if you have, let's say, a certain mobile phone, which pack 2 is the pack which can open that particular phone, and you have pack 1 activation on it, it cannot work unless you upgrade the box to pack 2. So it's good to have all the pack 6 activation, which is the full activation of the box, and then you can unlock any mobile phones like Huawei, Oppo, Vivo, Lenovo, all these Chinese brands phones. Sigma will kill it. When it comes to network unlocking, FRP, anti-theft, account, Huawei account, and all that, it will kill it for you. Just so you know, it is not cheap. However, the interesting thing is they have launched an online version which you can as well purchase the online, which is the digital version as I talked about earlier. So the digital version is also available for you, which you can also purchase. However, the difference between the digital and the box, which I shown you earlier, is that you can move the box around any PC that you want, but you cannot move the digital any PC that you want or give it to your friends to use. They will restrict you, or you end up blocking your account forever. So it is not advisable. Those of you who keep sharing tools all about, right? You end up losing your tool at the end. So if you want the digital version and you feel like you have one PC, you always use one PC, you don't have to move around, get the digital version. It's amazing. But if you have mobile phones, which is old phones, buy the box, because digital version you cannot get the older cables, jumper cables, and all these plugins to connect the older phones. So if you have the box, it is good because it comes with cables. Mostly all the box comes with cables, and you can connect the cables to the older phones, and then you will kill it. You can unlock it and do whatever you want with the device. But if you have the digital version, you are limited to maybe USB Type-C, micro USB, and the normal USB cable which can connect to PC. So that is Sigma Box, right? So let's move to another one. This is Unlock 2, and Unlock 2 is one of the cheapest tools you can get online to buy. And Unlock 2, I bet you it can do most of the job because it's amazing software, and I've been using it for years, but still it can get the job done anytime, right? However, it is not 100%. It is not your God. Even though it has most of the model, MI, Samsung, Lenovo, Vivo, Huawei, LG, Smart, Infinix, Techno, it has all of them, as well as the CPUs, Qualcomm, Snapdragon, whatsoever, right? It has it, but it is not 100%. If you are thinking of unlocking network, then don't think about unlock 2. Don't use unlock 2 to unlock Samsung network. It will kill the phone and you will be in a serious trouble. So it's one of the advice I'll give you. So don't attempt SIM unlocking using unlock 2. But when it comes to FRP, flashing files, factory resets, account removers, and all that, it will kill it, right? It's one of the amazing softwares and the cheapest I can also recommend for you. It does the job all the time. So there's another one I would like to recommend for you. It is called TSM. TSM is also one of the, it works like unlock 2. TSM also has a different strategy for when it comes to factory resetting, FRP. They all have different way of tackling the chipset and be sending commands to the phone. So it's amazing softwares that I'm showing you, and if you get any of them, it will help you. One of the amazing tools I would like to talk about right now is called Chimera. Chimera is one of the craziest. I think it is the king of the tools. So if I'm to recommend tools for you, Chimera will be the first go, because this tool will kill any Samsung lock that comes your way. Even though it's not 100%, no software is 100%, but I can bet on you it can do 85% of the jobs. However, it's not 100%. I can't guarantee 100% because it doesn't support every model. But 85%, I can guarantee you, if you buy Chimera, you will recover your money. Even though it's expensive, but you will recover the money that you put in and get more profit. No matter the area you are, or if you are in a busy area, then you are lucky. You get more money. But if you are thinking of iPhone, don't think of Chimera. Chimera doesn't do iPhones, please. So it can do most of the jobs, different types of phone, but not iPhone then again. So Chimera is your first goal if you are trying to, if you are pro, I would say that if you are pro, Chimera is your first goal. But if you're a beginner, unlock 2 is your first goal. Start with unlock 2, you get more functions. When you start to do and get well, I mean, you can move to maybe NCK. NCK will also improve you. From NCK, then you try and get Chimera. Chimera will also push you. So when you feel like you are up there, then you go for Octopus, what do you call it? JTAG, right? They call something JTAG, which we use for ISP works and all that. You can upgrade yourself. There's no limit to all these softwares I'm just mentioning. Just that it depends on your skills that you have. So those are the softwares I'll recommend for you. Before I bring this video to an end, let's log into Zebroon.com and I'll show you how you can order any of these tools for yourself, right? So let's go to the computer. This is Zebroon.com. So let's log into my account and I'll show you how you can place the order. If you don't have an account, you can register an account and log in, and then you can follow along. But if you do have an account, just follow along, right? So this is where you log in. Click on login, and then, I mean, if you have an account, maybe it's in your browser already, Zebroon. Verify whether you are a robot or not, right? So click login, and here we go. You'll be in your account. So guys, let me also introduce DPO for you. It is also a payment method. You can use your mobile money as well. It supports Ghana mobile money. If you are outside, you can use your credit card to buy credit. Just use it. It's amazing payment option. Instant. It will add credit for you, right? So let me close it. So let's assume that you have credit in your account, which you want to use to place order. But if you don't have credit, I already talked about DOP. You can also use Hoptail. So just click on order now right here, order now, and choose server services. You know, I keep telling you there are three options: IMEI, remote service, and server services. IMEI for network unlocking, iCloud bypassing, and also remote are for our classes. If you want to purchase the support, you can go to the remote. But if you want softwares, software activation codes, Microsoft activation keys, Windows license, any game activation codes, we are going to go there. That is server services. That is where you go. So click on server services. Okay, so now we are at server services. And the first interesting service I would like to even mention before I dive into the ones I just shown you is that this is the easiest way you can get an Apple ID, you know, especially those of you who are using older phone, iPhone 5s, 6, and you know, you can create Apple ID on those phones. So just come to Zebroon.com, order now, server services, and you see this Apple ID without 2FA. Just click on it, make sure you have credit, type the quantity of Apple ID that you want, and just click place order. And it will place as number of Apple IDs you want. So now you can just get an easy Apple ID as many as you want. So let's move to the softwares that we were talking about. So the first one I would like to show you here is Unlock 2, right? So you see we have 3 months, 6 months, 12 months as I talked about earlier. So if you want to get this, just click here. As you can see, the price of the two, if your account is in dollars, you will see it in dollars, right? So all you have to do is to go to unlock2.net, create account with your username and email. Take your username and email, come here, and then make sure you have credit in your account. Type here quantity 1, and then type your email and type your username which you created from unlock2.net and click place order. It will automatically go through their servers and activate the tool for you. Very simple. So it's the same procedure for all this. So let me type NCK, right? So if I type NCK here, as you can see, the activation, they have yearly activation, instant. Those are you see, the digital versions are here. NCK Online 2, NCK Online 2. You can see 1 month, they have 1 year, 2 years, 3 months, 6 months. You can buy any month that you can afford, right? So NCK Online is also one of the cheapest you can get at the moment because you can even buy 1 month. But as it gets cheaper, the month also reduces, just so you know. So you can also come and buy it and try it yourself. So even if you don't have the dongle, you can as well buy online version and use it. You can as well search EFT Pro. Okay, so here is EFT Pro. You get the new account and you get renewal account too. So if you already have account, you can renew the account here. But if you never use it, you have never used it, you don't have account, you can order for new account and it will activate for you, right? So you can order any software that you want. Just search like software like Pandora, EFT Pro, Unlock 2, Chimera, any software that you want. Just search it from the server services and then make sure you have the credit as the price and just fill the information on your right and just click on place order. That's all. Sit back and relax and the order will go through and it will activate for you. You don't have to do anything, you know, the system will do it for you. My name is Zebroon. So if you are first time watching my videos, kindly give me a follow, subscribe, press notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I post a video. Then again, this is episode 5 of our lessons. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of my videos. Peace.